Hello and welcome back. Now, we always have your health as, our interest, and we know now that what we consume is very, very pertinent to how healthy we remain. We have Deborah Ayodeji here on our nutrition segment this morning. She's a clinical dietitian and member of the Nutrition Society of Nigeria and Nutrition Society UK. Her core focus is working with clients to adopt a healthier eating habit to improve their health conditions. Right now, we're discussing inflammatory and anti-inflammatory foods. Now, honestly, when I heard inflammatory, anti-inflammatory, I wasn't really sure where you were going. I think we need to break down what inflammation actually is. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. So yeah, inflammation is something that's an interesting topic. Inflammation is basically the body's natural response to defend it against foreign bodies. For example, when you have an injury or maybe you burn your finger or something. So that initial redness or swelling, it's an inflammation. So the body triggers and, the immune system starts, trying to defend its body against stuff. So that's inflammation. So inflammation can be good because, it's a natural response. But when it gets bad is when it persists day in, day out, and that's what we term as chronic inflammation. And these chronic inflammation are caused by modifiable factors like dietary factors, which we want to discuss today, and some behavioral factors.
All right. So now, inflammation that's recurrent.
Yes.
There are some conditions, well, I've been reading up. When I heard you were coming, I was reading up. Things like arthritis, conditions like arthritis.
Yes, so that chronic inflammation have been seen as root causes of some disease conditions, chronic disease conditions like type 2 diabetes, arthritis, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and all that. And then got some gastrointestinal disease like inflammatory bowel syndrome and all.
So now let's talk food. The foods that we're going to talk about today are things that can help counter inflammation or prevent it.
Prevent.
Okay,
so anti-inflammatory foods are basically foods, like you said, that can help counter inflammation in the body. Because they contain antioxidants, what we call antioxidant polyphenols and all that. So these are specific types of foods generally. We have different classes, so let's go to our fruits and vegetables. So certain fruits, like your oranges, your berries, a lot of berries. Then we have avocados. We also have oranges and some of your citrus fruits. Because each antioxidants, there are different types of antioxidants. We have like different types of antioxidants anyway. Then we have our nuts and seeds. So under nuts and seeds, we have walnuts, we have almonds, then seeds like flax seeds, chia seeds, and then, locally there's this seed called Benny seed in Nigeria. It resembles sesame seeds and all. Then of course,
if I add, for instance, now everybody's going smoothie crazy now. I myself, I take a lot of smoothies. So you're saying if I have my fruits and veg in a smoothie and I add some of those seeds into it, like the flax seeds, the chia seeds, into my smoothie, you're saying it has anti-inflammatory properties.
Yes.
So someone going through maybe a bout of arthritis now. If you put them on a regimen of all these fruits and veg, how long do you think it'll take to take effect on the body?
Of course, chronic inflammation, like I said, is something that persisted for a while. So it also needs to take time. It's a gradual process. So definitely you need to start avoiding inflammatory foods like your refined carbs and sugary foods. Then also you need to do more of those anti-inflammatory fruits like our vegetables, different types of vegetables, your cruciferous vegetables, cabbages, cauliflower, broccoli, then our green leaf vegetables, different types of our green leaf vegetables like our scent leaves, F4, green and all that. So basically it's something that it's a gradual process and you need to start taking more of those things like over time so your condition can improve.
All right. So now a client comes to your clinic, and maybe they have family background of diabetes, and they've seen the tendencies.
Yeah.
What sort of diet would you recommend they go on? Maybe you meet them for the first time and maybe 1 week regimen. What would you tell them to consume?
Okay, so yeah, there are different things we have to take into consideration for diabetes especially. I'll have to take a history of what they already consume. So from there, I'll be able to counsel them on, like, know some triggers of maybe some inflammatory foods they are already consuming. Yeah. And then try to introduce them to more of anti-inflammatory foods. Yeah. So considering their dietary pattern and all that. So because we have to make sure that their foods they are already used to, like just modifying their pattern. So just look for things for like a day's meal. Let me just give a day's meal. For example, in the morning, we can have oatmeal with some of these seeds and then fruits, maybe banana or apple. Then going to your lunch, you can have maybe sweet potatoes with a mixed bowl of salad, mixed bowl of vegetables.
That's for lunch?
Yeah, for lunch. Mixed bowl of vegetables and fish. Yeah. So, of course, we mentioned omega-3 fatty acids. And then for dinner, we can now go to something like maybe, even you can have our swallow, maybe a palm size of swallow with green leaf vegetables. So it's important to also mix different vegetables in your meal because each vegetable have, different nutrients they provide to the body. Yeah.
So I just want to give, before we go, a list of the most common inflammatory foods that people eat almost all the time.
Almost all the time, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, those are carbonated drinks.
So the soda pop.
Yes. Wow. Soda and carbonated drinks. Then our sugary foods like your cakes, cookies, candy, sweets.
What else?
Then moving on to other things like our processed foods. A lot of our processed foods that we see in supermarkets today, you need to also be aware of reading labels. Wow. Some of them contain added sugar, added fats, like trans fats. Wow. And the most common example is what these vendors use, the oil. Reusing of oil, which also introduces like inflammatory compounds.
All right, so you heard it here, and that message was probably for you and you and you. Yeah, let's try and add some anti-inflammatory meals to our diet as soon as we can.